Damien, you come up. Lawyers, are you ready?
Oh, I do.
Which
Just
one
have
is up? Chris is
just
up.
have fries.
Alright, prosecution.
Just have fries.
Whenever you're ready.
Oh, no, you don't have to.
Your witness.
Here's the
Damien,
Oh gosh, we're going.
are you with us here today?
Yes.
Now, I know this must be a very hard time for you because one of your best friends has died. Is that not correct?
Yes.
When you tackled BA, did you tackle him in any way that's different than how you always tackle him during practice?
No.
Can you even believe now that you're sitting here in court for the murder of one of your friends?
No.
Did you ever expect anything like this would ever happen?
No.
Now, Damien, when you got angry the other day at Chris because he suggested that you murdered BA, how did that make you feel?
Objection. You're mischaracterizing my prosecutions.
Sustained.
When the prosecution went up the other day, how did that make you feel, Damien?
Made me feel like I actually did it. Like it made me feel bad. And they were trying to show me, show everyone that I was a bad guy in the case, but I'm really not.
Would you ever do anything to hurt BA?
No.
Now, how do you feel about the prosecution badgering you about your relationship with Johnny?
Objection. Mischaracterization was going at Damien while in class.
I won't rule this continues. Repeat the question.
How did you feel when the prosecution was badgering you about your relationship with Johnny?
I felt taken back. They came on really, really strong. And I just answered the questions they asked, but they kept repeating me, so I kept answering again, and they were just coming on strong.
Would you describe to us the nature of your relationship with Johnny?
The nature of my relationship with Johnny?
Yes.
So describe my relationship with Johnny.
Yes.
So, now that it's out, me and Johnny are in fact lovers. And I'm sincerely in love with Johnny. Me and him do everything together. And he was there for me during my breakup with him. And during that time he was there for me, I knew that I needed to be with him. So I decided that it was the right decision. And one day we were talking and I was expressing my feelings and we just kissed. And that kiss was so magical, I never experienced anything like that in my entire life. And that day I knew I needed to be with Johnny.
Now, you said your breakup with M. M said she broke up with you. Would you say that's entirely true?
No, I broke up with her.
You broke up with her. Do you remember what she said the day of the breakup?
We would always get into little arguments, but I never imagined that it would actually lead to the breakup. But finally, I just got tired of it. She knew I was attracted to him. She knew I was attracted to him, but I was always trying to hide it. But nobody, especially her, she never thought I would actually go be with him.
Did you ever hit Emily?
No.
So would you say that her entire statement up here on the stand was a complete lie?
Yes.
Now, going back into you keeping a secret your relationship with Johnny, whose idea was that to keep it a secret?
Johnny's.
So it was more Johnny's?
Yes.
Did he ever tell you why?
Because he said he wanted to keep it a secret because he had an incident with Coach Miranda one time, and Coach Miranda is a homophobe. So he said if I ever find you around my star player again, me and you are gonna have a problem. You'll never play football again.
Your witness.
So, you confirm that you're gay, correct?
Yes.
You confirm you're in a relationship with Johnny, correct?
Yes.
So how come when Johnny was up here on stand claiming his relationship with you were sitting right there at your table saying, I'm not gay.
Objection, Your Honor. Damien never said that.
It's on camera in front of all of you. It was in front of the whole court. Everyone heard it.
Your Honor, I was there in the courtroom. That never happened.
Okay, here you
That never happened, Your Honor.
There are 3 cameras.
Where's the video?
Show them videos.
I'd like to see this video, Your Honor, because it never happened.
I'm just gonna overrule it and continue.
So why were you sitting up there yelling when Johnny was up here saying that he's gay and he's in a relationship with you, saying, I'm not gay, quote, excuse my language, I'm not fucking gay.
Well, maybe because I'm a big star football player around here, so everyone expects me to have a manly persona, and me and Johnny didn't want to let it out in the court. But since you guys wanted to let it out, thinking it will help your case, might as well. Yeah, I'm gay. I'm let it out now. I was mad before, yes, because I didn't want it to be out.
That's how you treat your significant other.
Objection, Your Honor. Badgering my weight.
Overruled.
That's how you treat your significant other when they're testifying for you?
I didn't treat Johnny in any single way. I didn't say to him that, why the fuck would you do that? Sorry. I didn't say to him, why the hell would you do that? I was just mad that he came out. He didn't want nobody to know that I was gay.
So you're claiming that when Johnny was here testifying...
Objection, Your Honor. Badgering my weight.
Alright, just take a few steps back and relax a little bit. You can continue over the question.
So you confirm that when Johnny was up here on stand testifying in your defense, you were sitting there yelling at him. Well, not yelling at him, yelling, I'm not gay, while he's trying to defend you.
Objection, what is the relevance to the case in this case? Where,
Your Honor,
Are you gonna get to a point?
I'm getting to the point, yes.
Alright, overruled.
Repeat the question.
My question is, so you can confirm that when Johnny was up here testifying in your defense, you were over there yelling, I'm not gay, while he's trying to defend you.
Your Honor, Damien never yelled.
I heard him from my table.
You guys object? I'm sorry. No, we good?
They objected that he didn't yell. I heard him from my table.
But is this an objection? I'm overruled it. Continue.
After all, can you please repeat the question?
When Johnny was up here testifying, saying that he's in a relationship with you and that you both are gay for each other, while you were yelling, I'm not gay, excuse my language once again, I'm not fucking gay, while he's trying to defend your child?
Alright, hold on. Let me see something. Okay. You can't be cursing like that, so...
I'm
people
just
curse like
repeating.
that. I know, but if people curse like that again, at least blur it out, or I'm gonna have to kick y'all out.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
I didn't think it was going to come out in the trial.
Why not?
Objection, Your Honor. It's been stated that Damien said he wanted to keep it a secret. I don't know what part of this the prosecution isn't understanding.
So then why is he testifying in your trial?
I'm sustaining he did say he was trying to keep it a secret, but it's already out. Yes, you may.
Me too. Probably gay.
I think the one that's lying is you.
Oh, why are you talking?
Witnesses, stop looking at the defendant, please.
What he talking about? He don't like you. Check him out. What happened?
Your Honor, we don't have all day.
Yeah, we don't. Prosecution.
It's been like 15 minutes.
Prosecution, let's hurry this up. Trying to go to lunch.
So you had to hide your sexuality because you had to prove to your team that you were a man, correct?
Yes.
So did that anger you?
Some days it did, sometimes it didn't, because everyone knew I was with him.
Could that anger have led the anger that you had for VA Griffin?
Objection, Your Honor. Speculation.
I withdraw.
No.
So Damien, I want you to take a very close look at all your witnesses, everyone out here in the court, and I'm going to ask you 2 questions, okay?
Sure.
Okay. Do you see anyone here in the court who sent text messages to Ray J saying, he's so annoying, I hate him, sometimes I want to kill him, other than yourself?
No.
Do you see anyone else here in court who Googled how
Objection,
to
Your
not...
Honor. Badgering my witness. Tell her to step away from my witness.
Overruled, just step away from the witness. Overruled, just step away from the witness.
Do you see anyone else in this court who Googled how to knock someone out before they started doing the drills with VA other than yourself?
I didn't search those.
Really? We proved it already.
I didn't search those.
We
you
proved
confirmed.
that the search was on his phone, never that Damien searched it, Your Honor.
Sustained.
But did you not say before that when it was proven that it was searched that you said that?
Objection, Your Honor, he never
said
stated
that he
that.
searched it for a
Let her
reasonable
finish-
cause.
let her
Let me
finish the
finish
question.
my question.
Can you step away?
Continue.
Did you not confirm that you searched it for a reasonable cause up here while you were testifying?
Again, I did not search it. It's on my
Did
phone.
you
I-
not testify that
You
you
already
already
answered the question.
I
Stop
did not
answering a
search it.
witness.
Answer a different question. He answered the question. Hurry up.
Yo, Your Honor, we don't know all that.
Your Honor, did you testify that he searched it for a reasonable cause? He's lying up here on oath.
Damien never testified that, Your
Yes,
Honor.
he did.
I didn't
He
say I searched
testified
it.
that he searched it for a reasonable
I didn't
cause.
say I searched it.
You did.
I said-
Hold on.
I
Settle
did not say I
down.
searched it.
Settle down.
No, I did not say I searched it. Did not say I searched it.
Yo, calm down.
I'm gonna overrule this. I'm gonna overrule this and continue. Answer the yes or no question. You ask different questions.
You will be killed. You will be
So back to what I was saying.
plundered.
Since you testified that you searched it for a reasonable cause,
Damien never
do
said
you-
he testified it, Your Honor.
I already overruled it. Go ahead, continue.
Dipsky, what did you do?
Continue.
Since you testified that you searched it for a reasonable cause, do you see anyone out here in your witnesses in the whole court that Google searched how to knock someone out?
Yes, I do.
Who do you see?
Johnny, he searched it from my phone.
Johnny searched it from your phone.
Johnny searched it from my phone
Why would Johnny search it from your phone?
because of his problems with Coach Miranda. And he had problems with Ray J on the team for being a homosexual.
Ray J's a homosexual? Is that what you're claiming?
But he had problems because they didn't like being around him because he was gay.
He's a water boy. He's not running through.
Why would Johnny have to search on your phone how to knock someone out?
He wanted to use my phone, so I gave it to
Do
him.
you realize everything that you're saying isn't adding up?
Wait, repeat what you just said?
Do you realize that everything you're saying is not?
Objection, Your Honor. I think it is adding up.
There's no correlation to what he's saying. Thank you. Do you realize there's no correlation to what you're saying right now?
So, you're saying that what I'm saying right now is not adding up?
Yes.
I think it's adding up.
What is the correlation of Johnny going on your phone, searching how to knock someone out before you practice?
It was established that Johnny was a football player. He does know how to run the tackles. He just ended up tearing both his ACLs.
Again, how does that add up to him searching on?
And I object, Your Honor. If they're dating, it's not unusual for Johnny to use his phone.
It's not unusual for him to use his phone, but how does that add up for Johnny searching on his phone? Why would Johnny not search on his own phone?
What's the difference if you search it up on
What was
his...
the reasonable cause? What was the reasonable cause for you searching how to knock someone
Damien
out?
didn't search it up. He said it multiple times.
A reasonable cause!
Let's settle down here. Hold on, guys. We're gonna settle down. I'm not gonna hold you guys into the
Miguel, you need to stop. There's classes going on. Right? This is insane. It's stupid. Right? It's seriously, it's immature. You're making a good time to turn sour. Stop. Okay? I never had to do that in my trial. Stop. It's petty what you're doing.
I'm sorry.
Continue.
Since you testified there was a reasonable cause on how to knock someone out, on Googling how to knock someone out, what is that reasonable cause?
Because Johnny wanted to search it.
What is the reasonable cause for wanting to search it?
Because he wanted to learn how to football tackle, because he played, but he tore his ACL, so he didn't get to play for the season. So he wanted to learn how to tackle, but he also put knock somebody out because he had beef with Ray J and he had problems with Coach Miranda, because Coach Miranda did not like him being a homosexual and being around me.
So you can confirm that your defense brought up a witness who is violent and wanted to search how to knock someone out because he was spiteful. Is that what you're saying?
Objection, speculation.
How is that speculation?
How would he
I'm
know?
gonna overrule this. Just continue.
Repeat the question.
The question is, are you saying that your defense team brought up Johnny and he testified? Well, no, I'm sorry. Are you saying that your defense team brought up a witness who is spiteful and searched how to knock someone out? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Now, one last question. Do you see anyone else in this room who wanted BA's running back position more than yourself?
No.
No further questions.
It really doesn't.
You done? You done? Next time. All right. Prosecution, if you have any rebuttal witnesses, you may call them up.
All this yelling, man. Yeah.
We'd like to call up Johnny Bronco to the stand.
Oh, it won't.
Make this quick, be direct. No screaming.
Oh, I'm so scared. Someone turn. I'm turning.
Johnny, is it true you searched up on Damien's phone
Yeah.
how to knock someone out?
Yes.
How to knock someone out?
Yes.
Who are you mainly searching at?
Mainly Coach Miranda, but a little bit towards Ray J as well. But most
Now, what in your head would make you think that's a reasonable cause?
well, I mean, what?
Hurting your coach.
Hurting my coach? Well, he's not really my coach. In a way, I'm just a water boy, and he like.
So what would make you want to search those drills?
Cause he's a homophobe, and he said.
So was it for Damien to do?
No, it's for me.
So if you say you're a water boy, you don't get on the field like that.
Still knock someone out with a tackle.
You're just gonna blindside tackle him without equipment?
I mean, I'm not gonna blindside him, but I'll just go up to him and tackle him. It's just like that.
Now, did you talk to Damien about this? Did he know you were searching up on his phone?
Well, he found out, but I didn't tell him for a good while.
You found out when you were searching on his phone?
Yes.
Now, why was Damien afraid to come out here like that? Show his sexuality.
Because I told him to keep it secret because Coach Miranda, he told me that as long as, because he found out I was homosexual, and he said for as long as he's the coach on the football team, I would never play, and he found about me and Damien's relationship, and he said that...
Jordan Miranda stated that.
Yes, he said if I found out about our relationship, like he found out, and if he said that if it continues, he's going to kick Damien off the team.
Yeah.
You know that's illegal in New Jersey for a coach to want to kick you out because of your sexuality?
It's also illegal to not like to let your teammates run drills after practice, and he still did that. So.
Objection, Your Honor.
But
Yeah.
that's not where I'm going with this.
Your prosecution is objective.
No, you can't fix it.
No?
Can I confirm with my counsel?
I understand.
You said it's also illegal for a coach to allow them to do drills after practice, but Damien never went and asked Coach Miranda if they could.
Not at that specific incident.
So why would you say that he allowed Damien and BA to practice after practice?
Because usually after practice, Coach Miranda would let them do some drills. Not
You
just
said he
specifically.
didn't ask this time, so
Yeah, this time he didn't ask.
Wait, objection.
So then why
This
would-
is mischaracterization.
judgment, huh?
This is mischaracterization of previous testimony. It was already stated that BA was the one that asked Damien, not Damien asking BA.
okay,
BA had the responsibility to ask.
They didn't ask the coach, regardless.
Alright, overruled, but.
Regardless, they didn't ask the coach, so what would make you think that you couldn't just go and confirm an authority about Mr. Miranda wanting to kick you off the team for your sexuality? You'd rather just go and knock him out?
Well, not necessarily, but
That's what you searched up.
of course I searched that up.
You searched up to knock him out.
Yes, I did. Of course, I stated that.
You searched it up on Damien's phone, correct?
Yes.
When you searched it up, were you angry?
I was a little pissed because of what Coach Miranda said to me previously.
Okay, so you were pissed. When people are pissed, do they search up things out of nowhere?
Well, they do stuff just without thinking. It's not translation.
Overruled.
Now, if let's just say a random person were to search up how to murder their gym teacher because they don't like him, does that mean they're going to go out and murder him?
No, not at all.
Objection and speculation.
It's not speculation, considering he's...
It's a general knowledge question.
Overruled.
Now, you tore both your ACLs, correct?
Yes.
And after your recovery, was that when Jordan Miranda found out about your sexuality?
Yeah, after a while, I just talked to him about being a wide receiver, because that's where I used to play when I was in the Generals, and he said, because he found out about me and Damien and my homosexuality, that's where everything took place.
Can you confirm with our answers?
Yeah.
Johnny, were you there on the field that day?
Yes.
Could you tell the court exactly what happened as you saw it?
Well, I was putting the water away. I was throwing out some water as well, since that's my job, right next to the field house, and I saw them doing the drills, because obviously my main focus is Damien. I'm just looking what he's doing. And I saw Damien and BA running drills, and I saw BA fall to the floor.
When you saw them running the drills, did Damien tackle him correctly?
No, he tackled just like he always tackles.
And where was Coach Miranda?
He was inside the field house.
Have you been inside the field house?
Well, to basically throw out the water bottles, like to expose them and stuff, like dispose them, but besides that, not that much.
But you have been in there?
Yes.
From inside the field house, do you have any knowledge of what's going on the field?
Not at all.
So it's as if Coach Miranda wasn't even present by being in the field house?
Yes.
Your witness.
Prosecution.
So when the defense asked you if Damien tackled correctly, what was it that you said?
Yeah, he cracked it. He tackled him. He tackled just like he always tackles.
At first you said no, he tackled like he usually tackles.
Yes.
So when the defense asked, did he tackle correctly, you can confirm that your answer no, he tackled like
The
he usually
defense,
tackles.
the defense asked if he tackled incorrectly.
He asked correctly.
No, you didn't. You didn't ask that.
I thought he mumbled under, like, because I heard
Yeah,
something
that's
before
right.
that.
To continue.
That's
So-
not right. Like I meant as in, like just his normal.
But that's what you said, correct?
Yeah, but that's not what I meant at all. Like he tackles correctly. That's why he was an all-state linebacker.
So you can confirm that that is what you said.
Yeah.
And no further questions.
Janitor Anthony said that he was the only eyewitness, correct?
Yeah.
Objective
there on
is
the field.
verification of testimony. He never said that.
Yeah, he
It was
did.
not. It
Yeah,
was not.
it was established. Continue.
So, were you there on the field?
Yes.
Does that make you an eyewitness?
Yes.
Does that make Anthony a liar?
Yes.
So, also, M broke up with
Objection
Damien.
is verification testimony again. How do you have known someone else saw it?
Sustained.
Did M break up with Damien?
No.
Damien broke up with them.
Yes.
So that makes him a liar too.
Yes.
No further question.
May step down.
We rest our case.
Rest in case.
That's their case.
All right, we may go over the closing statements. Prosecution, the closing statements.
Defense goes first.
Defense closing statements.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, two things hold true from this court. The first is that B.A. Griffin is dead, and nothing will ever change that. And the second, that sending an innocent student to jail isn't going to solve any of our problems. The prosecution charged Damien with reckless manslaughter and aggravated assault. From everything we've witnessed here, I think it's more than reasonable to say that Damien did not act recklessly. And as for the assault charge, if we were to charge with Damien for assault for a football tackle, then every single football player in the NFL should be in jail right now. Damien was a good friend to B.A. Damien would never do anything to harm B.A. And the prosecution have come up here and tried to make a liar out of Damien. Twist his words, twist his actions. And to do that, they brought up several witnesses, none of which, at least in my opinion, are any credible. They brought up M, a jealous ex-girlfriend. They brought up Anthony, a drug-dealing janitor. They brought up Jordan Miranda, a coach who obviously doesn't know anything about football and can't even answer questions at a first grade level. And they brought up Ray J. Fernandez, a jealous teammate. Now let me ask you this, do those sound like good witnesses to you?
Maybe. No. No, I'm kidding.
No, Jordan.
A drug dealer.
Just be
Jealous
quiet.
friend. Jealous teammate. Yeah, those are all good witnesses.
Instead of calling him stupid.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we all know B.A. is dead. And we, as the defense team, know that Damien is innocent. So we ask you for one thing and one thing only. To not only think with your hearts, but think with your minds. Damien couldn't have done this. So we ask for a plea of not guilty.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. In our opening statement, the prosecution mentioned several facts about the case, and during the course of this trial, we have brought witnesses to prove those facts. Anthony Ferreira, the janitor, testified that he saw Damien Torres blindside B.A. Griffin, and, at the risk of his own arrest, confessed to selling Damien Torres steroids. Emily Pelagic testified to Damien's history of violent temper. Ray J. told about the antagonistic relationship between B.A. Griffin and Damien. And Jordan Miranda testified that Damien wanted B.A. Griffin's decisions badly. The defense has tried to manipulate the facts to make you think this was an accident, yet all they have managed to do is give excuse after excuse. They have brought witnesses who swear Damien is a good person, yet who want to show their true colors to their loved ones. And the witnesses, every witness they brought up, Kyle Torres, Damien's father, Juliana, Damien's best friend, Johnny, Damien's boyfriend. Let me ask you this. How far would you go for someone